and welcome to Perspectives. I'm your host, Roderick Williamson. It's the holiday season. When we think of the holiday season, we think of shopping, buying gifts, holiday lights, Christmas trees, Christmas carols. No one gets more excited about the holidays than I do. This show is going to be a very, very special show. If you're not excited about the holidays after this episode, you certainly will be. Join me in welcoming 2007 ICM Female Vocalist of the Year, Miss Deborah Hightower.
Mary, did you know your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know your baby boy has come to make you new? The son that you delivered will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know your baby boy will give sight to a blind man? Mary, did you know your baby boy will calm the storm with his hand? Did you know your baby boy has walked where angels trod? When you kiss your little baby, oh, you've kissed the face of God. Mary, did you know? Oh, the blind will see, the deaf will hear, and the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak, the praises of the Lamb. Mary, did you know your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know your baby boy has come to rule the nations? Did you know your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? The sleeping child you're holding, oh, he's the great I am. Mary, oh, did you know? Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know? Did you know? Did you know?
One of the things that is also important, in addition to shopping and holiday parties, is what?
Food.
Food. Now, most of us don't know how to make simple, elegant, inexpensive holiday gifts. That's why we have guest Frances Bird here. I call her the executive chef. Let's give her a hand. So the one benefit of being the host of Perspectives is that I get to sample every dish that she has here and take some home as well. But Ms. Bird has prepared several different things for us today. Let's start out with this dish in the front. This is what, salmon
Pate.
Has anyone ever heard of a salmon pate? I'd never heard of it before. Some of you guys had never heard of it. Either you're just trying to act like you have. But I've never heard of salmon pate before. But Ms. Bird, tell us a little bit about that.
So simple, 3 ingredients. And I make it for you all the time, 3 ingredients. It's one of the easiest things that I do, but it's so good.
You're not going to tell us the ingredients? I guess she wants to keep it secret.
It's an old recipe, which I use a lot of old recipes because they were simple. It's a can of salmon, 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese, and 1 pack of dry Italian seasoning mix, dry. And you just whip them together and you put it in a mold and just leave it overnight. Next day, you just take it from the mold, you put it on a dish, and it could be any mold. It could be a small bundt pan for a large group. It could be a large bundt pan. It could be a fish mold, which I use a lot for large gatherings. That's it.
Is it eaten warm or is it cold?
Cold.
Can we taste
You
it
sure
today?
can. Just get you a copy.
I know you guys want to taste it too, but I think she just made enough for her to sample. Very good.
Okay.
While I'm chowing down on this piece of salmon pate, we're going to go to the next item here. We have a curry chicken salad.
My curry chicken salad. And I make it with or without nuts. I have no nuts today.
Very good.
It's allergic to nuts. So it's also simple. I won't give that recipe, but it's curried chicken salad. I've been doing it for years the same way. And it does have cranberries in it, but those cranberries could be changed to golden raisins. They could be grapes. Some people like the grapes, the pineapple, just anything to give a little sweetness to it. But you can figure it out. It's several ingredients.
Now Ms. Bird, for most of us who don't cook, who like to go to Golden Corral on Sundays after dinner and maybe get a microwavable meal, how simple is this to make?
Very simple. I did it in an hour.
Okay.
Actually,
let's
today.
Let's go ahead and taste this one too.
1 hour, okay. And that is once you boil your chicken, 1 hour. And it's important on all of them to use good ingredients. Some things you can get away with cheaper cream cheese or dark meat chicken, but it's better with all white meat chicken.
Can it be a low-fat variety?
It can be low fat. I have a friend who doesn't like mayo, and you can use it with yogurt or whatever.
Okay. Let's go to some of these beverages to kind of
Okay.
a little choked up this food. Let's,
Okay.
this one over here looks really interesting. It's a bright yellow color. Let's talk about that just a little bit.
This is a slush punch, and I do a lot of weddings, so I named it Wedding Slush Punch. But the reason I like it, and actually it could be in any color, and I'll tell you a little secret about this. I said I wouldn't, but I'll share with you. It's made with Jell-O. So you can make it in any color of Jell-O, like green, lime Jell-O. You can make red raspberry Jell-O. This happens to be lemon. Is that lemon?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, the
freeze
reason
it
I wasn't
overnight?
sure is because I freeze it. I make it ahead of time and freeze it. So today all I did was take some out of the freezer. And that could be pineapple, you know. You make it in whatever flavor you want. I use it a lot at weddings. And the reason I like it so much, it's in its own ice. Because you freeze it, you can thaw it to a slush-like consistency, and you put a cold, icy cold Sprite in it, and it's ready to go. And you can come back to your drink an hour later, and it tastes the same because the flavor is all there. It's not, you don't use ice to water it down.
And Ms. Bird, I just got to ask this question. This is non-alcoholic, right?
It's non-alcoholic.
Just want to make sure. This is really good, really, really good.
Full
Let's
of
go to
flavor.
our, this over here that's really got the aroma of the arena.
Okay. And I made this last time. You liked it so well, I thought I'd do it again. This is Asiago cheese dip. And a lot of my recipes I get from people bring the idea to me. A bride asked me if I would make the Asiago cheese dip for her wedding. I never had. I tried 2 recipes and I like this one best, mainly because it's simple. But
What kind of meat is in there, Ms. Bird?
There is no meat.
There's no meat. It's vegetarian. Okay.
Actually, it's mushrooms, sun-dried tomatoes, and green onions, and then Asiago cheese, sour cream, and mayo.
But if you wanted to add ground beef or something in there, I'm sure
You could. I never thought of that, but you really could.
That might be a good idea. So
Yes,
don't sell
if you
that
needed-
idea. 'Cause I gave you guys. Remember, I gave her that idea about adding the ground beef to the Asiago. What you call
Cheese
it?
dip.
Cheese dip.
Or
Let's see.
shrimp. Yes, you're giving me a good idea there.
Oh.
It's going to be hot.
It's really, really good. Really tasty. So this was a cold drink. So those those cold winter nights where you're in front of the fireplace, I'm sure you have something for that as well.
Yes, actually, when your guests come in the door, especially on a cold night, you should meet them at the door with wassail. This is a holiday drink, and this drink is said to be for good luck and for thriving in the new year. And the added bonus with this, can you smell the aroma? It's made with cider, and most of you probably like me never cared for apple cider. Well, this is apple cider, but what I added to that are fruit juices, and I added pineapple juice, orange juice, lemon juice, cloves, and cinnamon sticks. And to make it really festive, you could garnish the cup with the cinnamon stick.
Miss Bird, you had me worried for a second. I thought you were going to say you added a shot of whiskey.
No, I guess you could.
Probably
you really
could.
don't need it because you boil it, and the best way to serve it is from an open pot so that the aroma can fill the house. And on a cold night, the first time I went to a neighbor's house and she put that drink in my hand, each guest coming in the door, she placed the drink in their hand. And was it warm going down?
It was.
Just like with a shot of liquor.
It is. Just like. We won't say that on camera, but Ms. Bird. So how much does it cost? Because I know cost is a big factor during the holiday seasons as well. How much do you think it would take to make this for, and this would be a nice buffet for a holiday party, actually.
And this would be for 10 people. I've had that in mind, that if we did this for 10 people, well, chips are usually around the house, crackers are usually around the house, not counting those things and having the punch in the freezer already. You could do this for the cost of the cider. You know, you wouldn't use the whole gallon, but maybe under $30.
Okay.
For 10 people, if you were making it yourself.
Okay.
Not if it's catered.
Well, that's economical, very economical. Thank you, Ms. Bird, for coming by. Let's give her a hand. Stay with us. We'll be right back. I'm going to have some more of this cider. We'll be right back.
Are you overwhelmed with vitamins? Do you have so many supplements that you have actually forgotten why you take some of them? Are you not getting the results you want from your new supplement program? Hi, at Scott's Pharmacy, we are extensively trained in vitamins, minerals, and herbal products. We are also experts at medications, various disease states, and drug-nutrient interactions. So no matter what your issues, blood pressure, diabetes to hair loss, we can help. Stop by Scott's Pharmacy for a consultation and start looking better, feeling better, and being better.
As part of the holiday season, one thing we wanted to do was to give back to the community. And what we decided to do this year is to sponsor a family and also give a donation to Kids You'll Love. Let's welcome Joe Allen.
Glad to be here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So, Mr. Allen, tell us a little bit about Kids You'll Love and what your organization is about and what areas it actually serves.
Well, Kids You'll Love is two parts. You have a Seniors You'll Love program. We take care of senior citizens who have no family that's in nursing homes. The kids program, we help children up to the age of 12. We used to be up to 15, but the economic times out there, it's just really hard on everybody. So what we do, we make sure that children that do not have anything, we make sure they have something. Now,
right.
You know, you might see somebody driving in that might have a nice automobile, but you don't know their economic conditions. They might just have lost a job.
Right.
And so we work with Salvation Army, the Rescue Mission, Toys for Tots, Helping Hands, other programs, and we check our list against their list, as Santa does, and we help Santa Claus in getting the toys out to the children. What y'all have done and what the people in the audience have done by giving to Kids You'll Love or any other organization out there, what you're doing, you're making someone wake up Christmas morning and they have that love and that joy in their heart that someone cares about them.
Right.
And that's what it's all about, loving and caring about the individuals, and especially the children
Right.
and the older people.
Right.
We have a program that we do called Santa Letters. We help Santa Claus write letters. So if anyone out here has a child, and we do have a lot of children
Right.
here that want to write to Santa Claus, you do it through Kids You'll Love, and you receive a letter back from Santa Claus, but you need to do it in a hurry.
Okay. Well, we want to make a special presentation. My reindeer are going to come out and bring out a gift box. Let's give my reindeer a hand. Thank you, reindeer. Let's give them another hand. So from Perspectives TV and the supporters of Perspectives TV, we'd like to make this presentation
Thank you.
to Kids You Love. Let's give Kids You Love a hand.
You know, when your loved one gets sick, you want the best possible care for them. When we found out our baby Chloe had a tumor, our first and only thought was Critter Fixer. The doctors, the staff, they're wonderful. I mean, she received the best possible care before and after the surgery. The technology is state-of-the-art, and they're always happy to see her. We know she's in good hands. It's no wonder their 2 locations were voted the best veterinary hospitals in Peach and Houston County. Critter Fixer, where family comes first.
Said the night wind to the little lamb, do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little lamb, do you see what I see? A star, dancing in the night with a tail as big as a kite, with a tail as big as a kite. Yeah, yeah. Said the little lamb to the shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? Above the trees, shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? A song, high above the trees, with a voice as big as the sea, with a voice as big as the sea. Yeah, yeah. Said the shepherd boy to the mighty king, do you know what I know? In your palace, oh mighty king, do you know what I know? A child shivers in the cold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Let us bring him silver and gold.
As we mentioned earlier, we wanted to be a blessing to a family on this holiday season. So we selected the family of Ronnie Murphy. And Ronnie, you've been taking care of a family of 7 children for about 2 years. Tell us about that experience. How did it come about?
Well, it came about because of some legal issues that surfaced. It was a difficult period for the parents involved. So, you know, it was.
So I hear you work a part-time job as well, in addition to taking care of the 7 children, and you're also in school studying business management, am I correct?
That's correct.
Okay. How much longer do you have in school?
I have about 2 more semesters.
Okay. What do you plan to do with your degree once you attain your degree?
I plan on opening up my own business. you
Okay.
know.
Okay, let's give Ronnie a hand. You know, it's very rare that you find someone who's willing to give up their time, their energy, and all of their effort to take care of 7 little ones and still find the time to work and to pursue your degree as well. So what we wanted to do tonight is we want to bring all 7 children on stage. Let's give them a hand as they come. Come on, we can do better than that. Let's give them a big hand as they come. Come on up, come on up. And the elves are going to come out and we're going to give some gifts. Let's give my elf/reindeer a hand again. So we just want it to be a blessing. When I call your name, children, just wave your hand at the audience. Deconda Worthy.
Wait.
Where's Deconda? Little Deconda, wave your hand. Where's Harrison Worthy? That's Harrison Worthy. Is that Antoinette?
Wave.
Wave your hand, Antoinette. Wave to the camera. Angelica Worthy.
She's out there.
Angelica's fellow. She's falling asleep in the second row. Shamerica Worthy. And I hope I pronounce this correctly. Takarion Worthy. And Shadaria Worthy. Let's give them all a big hand. When we come back, we're going to hear from the Beulah Land Bible Church Mass Choir. Stay with us.
Starlight, shining bright, Jesus Christ.
Hey, you've been watching Perspectives. We hope you enjoyed our holiday show today. We wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, be safe. The Beulah Land Bible Church Mass Choir is going to take us home. See you next week.